Let's go, boy. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Speed. You want to go to the kennel or you want to go home? You mother... Oh, shit! Whip your ass, home! Speedy, I need that ball. It's time to go home, Speedy. I need that ball. Give me the ball, Speedy. I need that. It's time to go home. Give me the ball! Give me the ball, Speedy! Ah! You disloyal, fool-ass, goat-mouth who?
On tonight's 100th episode, we have the owners of the Single Dog Mom Doggy Shop, Chaena and Luke K.
And now for your host, KoolKard.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 100, we've made it together. We have made it, and I want to thank everybody for coming along for the ride. Oh my God, it's been a journey. Hey, listen, I am your host, KoolKard. If you didn't know, if this is your first time watching, welcome. This is the 100th episode, guys. You guys are tuning in right on time. All right, we hit the century mark, and we're headed to another. But listen, if I've made this look easy along the way, you are sadly mistaken. Don't believe the hype. All right. This has been a journey. Y'all. And I just want to thank everybody for just coming along and being a part of it, man. If you've tuned in to one episode, if you streamed with a replay one time or even 1 minute, I just want to thank you for that. This wasn't easy. It's not easy, y'all. A lot of work goes into it. I had a lot of people cancel on me at the last minute. I've had days where I didn't have a guest the day of the show. But the show still happened. It went on because I put my all into it. I love this. I'll do this for free. I do this for free. But yeah, and this also too, I just want to say, like, I was thinking like doing like a huge celebration, bash, whatever. But I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to tailor it down a little bit. I'm going to do a little tribute to my best friend, my fallen soldier, Speedy Hoon Hawkins. I lost my dog October 1st. That was my heart, like one of my children. So I just wanted to give a tribute to that. And it's fitting because today this episode, I'm bringing back Chaena Cage. I had her several episodes back. We talked about her podcast, Single Dog Mom. I can't even talk today. Single Dog Mom podcast. We talked about that. But listen, she also has a line of doggy accessories, clothing. She's styling these puppies. She's loving on these puppies. She's giving them life. She got them looking good. So it's fitting. I wanted to just kind of hone in on that life, what matters to me. I figured I can celebrate my 100th episode when I'm on TV. We'll do something big. I'm going to have a lot of the guests that I've had on through these past 100 episodes or however many episodes I have until I get to TV. I'm going to bring them on. Like, we're going to do it really big. But today, we're going to talk about puppies. So if you came here looking for like this big shebang, it's always a shebang, but I'm not doing anything extravagant or anything like that. We're just going to celebrate the fact that I've made it to 100 episodes. We've made it to 100 episodes. It's crazy. I'm telling you, looking back, it's crazy. And just to think, it took me a year to get to the point that I was able to do episode 1. Just figuring out, planning, just trying to figure out what it is I wanted to bring to you guys. It took me a year, y'all. Before that, I was doing like tech review, and then I had to stop. And you know the story. If you followed along, you know the story. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. We're gonna get into some puppy stuff. We're gonna talk about dogs and loving on these dogs and how they're like our children and they're part of our family. And why they gotta look good too. We can't step out looking fly and our dogs looking like they come off the street. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. And Chaena's gonna put you up on game, tell you how she is enjoying styling these dogs and what has motivated her to want to style her little pup Luke. Cause I gotta give him justice too. It's Chaena and Luke Cage. All right, not the action figure, not the hero, but Luke Cage, and you'll meet him too. All right, but yeah, let's get into this episode, guys. Let me bring him in with a warm welcome, like I always do, and get this show on the road. Episode 100, y'all. We out here. 2.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It is Chaena and Luke Cage. You don't see Luke yet, but you see Chaena. Welcome her. Give her a warm welcome back.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, we back up in here.
Happy 100th episode. I'm celebrating you right now. This is all. I mean, I just can't believe it. I just want to say I'm so proud of you. You run an amazing production. I love tuning in. When I can catch them live, I love catching them live. But thank you for having the repeats up on YouTube. You've had some amazing guests on your show, and I'm just so proud of you. Just you've kept going. It's episode 100, and soon enough we'll be celebrating episode 200, and so congrats.
Speak it, girl. Speak it into existence. Yeah, it's and thank you. First and foremost, thank you for just acknowledging, the effort that I put into it and the hard work. It's not easy. You do your own podcast show. It's not easy. And finding guests, 100 guests. Let's say 99 because you're a repeat, but 100 guests.
Wait, am I your only repeat guest?
Yes.
What? Okay, look at that.
You're my first repeat.
A certificate or something.
Yes, you are my first repeat. I'm gonna have some more come back, but you're definitely the first. Episode 100. But it's fitting because I'm telling you, it's like where I wanted to take it is exactly where it needs to be. And what we're talking about our little children, these little puppy dogs, you know what I'm saying? And I just lost mine. So I was like, you know what? Let me just pay tribute to mine, and we're going to talk about yours and talk about the great things that you're doing for these doggies. And I think it's going to be a beautiful thing, what you're doing. And I pray, I know it's going to blossom, but I'm just going to put some prayers on it, And we got to start the show off with a nice little prayer.
Do it.
All right, cool. Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, we just thank you for allowing us to be here in this moment, in this time, in this space. We thank you for this 100th episode, Lord Jesus. We thank you for the journey. The journey is where the magic happens, Lord Jesus. We just thank you for just waking us up this morning. It's just giving us life, giving us love, giving us happiness, peace, food on our table, clothes on our back, roof over our head. Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, we just give it all to you. All the victory, all the glory, all the love, all the praise. Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, lift us up in conversation. Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, in dialogue. In your name we pray. Amen. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. All right. So we've met before. This ain't nothing new, guys. We talked about Chaena's Single Dog Mom podcast. That was the focus last time. She's still the single dog mom, as you can see on her shirt there. She is still the single dog mom. But today we're going to be talking about these accessories and styling these little pups and stuff, because that's not all that she does is podcasting. She's a stylist. She's a clothier, if you want to say. You know what I mean? She's a clothier. She's a designer, and we're gonna see some of her stuff. But she's just launching her website. She's just getting it going, and she's diving into this new realm. But we're here to talk about it because it's near and dear to us, and we wanna just showcase everything that she got, all her talents and everything. Single dog mom, doggy accessories, doggy clothing. Hey, listen, talk to me about the psychology of the human and dog relationship. Let's go there first, because it starts there before we get to, you know, how we raise them up, how they become like our family, our children. You know, you're making clothes for them. Talk about the psychology of that.
You know what? It's a very interesting topic. There's full-on books on it that you can read about, you know, dog psychology and, you know, inside of a dog's brain. And really, I think advocates for dog psychology will tell us, like, you know what, they're cute, but dogs are not humans, and we should not treat them like humans. Yep. So it's funny to me how when I'm walking around the house, Luke will follow me around the house. Yeah. You know, I'm like a pack leader.
Yeah, exactly.
And, you know, so one moment I can be walking around the house and he's like, all right, where are we going? He's following right behind me. Yep. You know, and the next moment I'm hugging all up on him. And I've read both sides of it, to where, like, you know, on one end, they're saying that, you know, we shouldn't really be doing that because it's kind of confusing to dogs, you know, because they're pack leaders in a sense. And then when we cuddle them and let them, like, you know, sleep in our beds and stuff like that, it kind of confuses them. But we do the best we can. I know I do the best I can. Luke is so cute, so it's hard for me not to just cuddle all up on him. And, you know, of course, when we go outside on our walks, people just love him, and he loves people. So yeah, I think it's I just do the best I can.
Yeah, and we all do. And, you know, we love them because they're a life. At the end of the day, if you are in love with life, you're gonna love your dog like you love your children. You're raising this dog, especially if you get him as a puppy and you just see him grow. Like, you're indebted to that dog because you owe them the best. They didn't, just like children, they didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask for you to go and get them and bring them home and raise them up. So here's the thing. This is the hardest thing I dealt with. I'm not gonna lie. Let's be transparent here. This is the hardest thing, right? I got my dog when he was 1 year old. Before he was 1 year old, a couple months, 2008. He was 13 when he passed, right? So I got my dog then, raised him up from a pup, right? Loving him. You know, sometimes he's self-sufficient. You don't really have to, you know, once you train them to go outside, tell you they need to go outside and all that, you don't have to like watch them all day. Puppies, you gotta watch them. They might tear something up, tear your drawers up, your shoes, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So they're not self-sufficient. You can't just go about your day chilling in your crib, laying on the couch watching ball and don't worry about your dog. But then you raise them up to where you need them to be, and then you can just kind of let them, you know, self-maintain. They got food in the bowl, water over there. They can go do what they want to do. They need to go out. They go jump up on the door. They come get you, right? So here is the struggle that I came upon, and you're not there yet. And I hope you don't get there. But my dog, he eventually got cancer. He was diagnosed with cancer. And then, so basically his bone marrow, cartilage, all that stuff started to deteriorate, face sinking in. I think his trachea was deteriorating because his bark was going. Red blood cells was doing something crazy, losing muscle mass, the whole nine, right? But he was still chipper, still running around. He had his days. But what happened was he started throwing up. So I used to give him these rawhide bones. He would chew on them. And then he started throwing up after a while. Well, I had to start taking the rawhide because I hated having to clean up puke off my carpet, right? So, but then I noticed that he would keep doing it. And not thinking at the time, I'm going to make this short, but I'm going to make it long as well. Not thinking at the time that, you know, rawhide is what cleans their teeth, right? So I never really had to brush his teeth like that because he was always chewing on rawhide bones. His teeth were clean. But then I took that. But then he kept throwing up. So then the acid was rotting his teeth. And not thinking about that, putting two and two together, like, man, I took his rawhide. Now I need to clean his teeth a little bit more. And not even thinking the fact that he has acid on his teeth. So I really need to clean it. Teeth got bad. Gums got bad. Mouth started stinking. It started smelling like rotten fish. And I'm like, yo, is there something going on with his gut? And then eventually I looked at his teeth and I looked up and it was like, oh my God, just decayed, rotted. So I tried to take him to the vet, tried to get his gums cleaned out, whatever, surgically. They couldn't put him under anesthesia because his heart couldn't take it. This is the first time I found out he had cancer, all that, right? Couldn't put him under, couldn't clean his teeth. So they told me basically he's dying. Do you want to do chemo? Do you want to just let him be comfortable and maintain. I'm like, let him be comfortable and maintain, because I know the odds of dogs and chemo. You spend $5,000-$6,000 on it and they die 3 months later. So I was like, no, let's let him be comfortable. Anyway, long story short, it became a task. It became very hard to maintain this dog because I didn't know his schedule anymore. He was pulling up, pooping all over the house. You know what I'm saying? His mind would be gone. You could just tell he's lost. Like, it really made my quality of life suck. You know what I'm saying? And that was like the hardest thing for me when he passed, because I knew that I probably could have been better to him or treated him better in moments, in those times when he really needed me. But it was just so trying, because it's like, yo, I can't let you tear my house up. You're pooping all over the house, and I'm trying to maintain this lifestyle you have of keeping you as an inside dog. You know what I'm saying? And man, it became very trying. So that kind of tore me apart when he passed, because I'm like, man, I knew in his later years I probably could have treated him a little better, as far as just not getting angry when he pooped in the house, or he started snapping at me. You know what I'm saying? And he snapped me. He bit me in the lip one time, and I let him feel it. Like, yo, I'm your owner. I'm the ace here. You're not gonna bite me. But he was out of his mind. You know what I mean? And at that,
what were you doing when he bit you on the lip? Like, what were you, like, kind of?
Just picking him up.
Oh.
I'd have to pick him up and like carry him up the stairs, because that's how weak he would be sometimes. But I'd have to pick him up by the back of his neck. So I can control his head so he wouldn't nip me. And at one time I picked him up and I didn't do it, and he reached back and got me. I was like, oh my God. So I popped him on the nose a couple times, you know what I mean, and held him out and put him over there, and then he just like fell out. like I'm telling you, his nervous system was crazy. Yeah. But anyway, it's not about me. It's not about my dog. It's about you, right?
Well, R.I.P. Speedy. R.I.P. Speedy. That's, I mean, I can't
R.I.P.
imagine.
R.I.P. But I just wanted to share that, because I'm like, people need to know both sides of it, because getting old is not a joke. You know, you see, you might see your loved ones, your aunts, your uncles, your parents get old, and some people put them in nursing homes because they just can't maintain them. And that's kind of where I was with him. It's like, yo, you really like need a nursing home, because I'm trying to work. And I gotta basically watch you all day. And then if I put you in your crate, you're howling like you howling at the damn moon. Like, this was all night. Like, I couldn't let him sleep out anymore, because I'd wake up with like diarrhea all over my house, right? So I'd have to put him in the crate, but he's howling the whole night, because he has separation anxiety, because he's losing his mind. It was a whole mess, man. But yeah, it was hard. Say that.
It sounds hard.
Yeah.
Those are the kinds of situations that, they make us stronger, and they really help us appreciate life. You know, dog life and human life. It's, I've never been through it, but I can only imagine how tough that was.
Yeah, it was tough, man. It was tough. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I miss him to death, but I don't miss the process, that process of like he's basically like he was in diapers, he should have been in diapers type of thing. So, yeah. Now, what's your take on this? Do you think by us pampering our dogs, treating them like children, hugging them, cuddling them, and all that, do you think that hinders them in like their doggy instincts? Let's say if they got loose and they had to go survive out in the wild, do you think they'd be hindered?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And the step back even before, like, say Luke runs away and somebody finds him and stuff like that. That family, whoever gets him, whoever, rescues him, they wouldn't know what to do with him. Yeah. They would have like a communication clash. I see this every time I have a guest in my apartment. Every time that we're outside on a walk, people don't treat him the way that he knows how to be treated from me. He only knows the treatment that he gets from me.
Right.
So I'll let Luke, I'll be sitting on the couch. I have a funny picture of, it was just last night. I'm going to send it to you. I was sitting on the couch and Luke was, no lie, he was just right here. And I'm just like, all right, so it doesn't bother me, but those kind of things that like I see him doing it to other people. And when I have guests, he'll just sit right in front of them and just wait for them to pet him.
Yeah.
And, that's kind of like, sometimes it's embarrassing, but that's what he's used to. He's used to me petting him if he's sitting by me. He's used to me not caring if he's this close to my face.
Right.
And then somebody else comes over, he'll do that to them, and he's just like, so why aren't you responding? that, and then I see it when I go outside too, and so I can only imagine if he were to get loose and prayerfully he returns, but if he didn't, that family wouldn't know what to do with him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's funny, man, because like even my wife, she'll be like, well, why does he always want to be up under you? Like, so here's the thing I noticed, and I know about pack dogs, and I had to tell her. So, if you move, he moves, right?
Yes.
Just like that, right? So
Just
if you
like
move,
that.
he moves. And then if you're laying down or if you're sitting down or whatever, he's going to lay against you a lot of the times, right? Mm-hmm. He'll lay on your foot, he'll lay on your leg. If you're laying down, he's gonna lay on you. And he's like, well, why do they do that? Why do they do that? I'm like, you gotta understand, they're packed animals. And when they're in the wild, they sleep in like these burrows in the ground and they sleep on top of each other. So if there's danger, if one moves, if one gets up, they all feel it. That's why they do it. So they feel you. As soon as you move, they jump up. Boom. What's going on? I gotta move too. And that's that animal instinct. You know what I mean? So
I think about that too. Like when I'm on the couch, I have, it's a small couch. It's really designed for me.
Yeah. And
I have one half of the couch, and really the other half is supposed to be for him. But he never uses his half. He's always with me on my half. And I'm just like, I wish I could get him to understand that whole half is for him. But no, I would rather be right next to me.
You're the alpha. You're the alpha, and he's gonna stick with you. He gonna stick beside you no matter what. He gonna stick beside you no matter what. So when you move, he moves, and I understand that. Like I was saying, when Speedy got older, and he was howling in his crate or whatever, it gets worse. Triple that. You know what I'm saying? That I need that needy, that cling on, that attachment, because now he knows he's not. See, it's crazy too, because I said, does it hinder their survival instincts, right? But it's like they never really lose certain aspects of it, because in this aspect, right, he knows he's getting older, he knows he's weak, he knows he can't defend himself as much, so now he's clinging on to the pack even stronger, right? Yeah. Because that's what they do. And then when the pack leaves them, what happens? They perish. But they try their best to keep up with the pack as long as they can, but in the wild, sometimes they can't. But that's when they need them the most. So I think when he's howling in the crate, that instinct kicks in, like, hey, I need you guys. Where are you guys at? I need to be near you. You know what I mean? Because he know he can't fend for himself. But I'm like, fool, you're not in the wild. Right. You down in the dang crate. You good. Stop tripping.
Yeah, I think about that too sometimes. Like I think there would be pressure off of me if I got a second dog.
Oh, yeah.
Would be so helpful. But then, my guilt kicks in, and sometimes when I'm at work for longer than I expected, I'm just like, oh my God, Luke is just at home bored. So I couldn't imagine me doing that to two dogs. So I'm back and forth with, should I get a second dog or not? But
I mean, they would keep each other company if you let them run loose. They play and whatever, so they'd be fine.
Yeah.
But you on your own with that. I'm not getting any more animals. I'm
really?
done. Oh, I'm done. I'm done.
Now, what if the kids want a dog?
They do, and I told them no. It's done.
Oh, come on.
It's a done deal. A done deal. Listen. Speedy was older than them, so they grew up with him. Mm-hmm. They're good. They got their dose. They got their dose. They were raised with a dog, so they understand what it is to have a dog. All that. So nah.
Now.
I ain't saying that.
Okay, so this is the thing. What about a cat?
Nah, I ain't doing that either.
Really? They're lovely.
I know they're really self-sufficient. You can just leave them with litter, food, and water, and they're going to just whatever while you're gone. But nah. No. I'm done.
You got the game. Just know.
I'm done. I'm done with the responsibilities. I'm at the age where I'm like, if I can just relinquish myself from responsibility over here, responsibility. Now I'm shedding right now. You understand what I'm saying? I'm shedding the responsibilities. It's time to start living. You know what I mean? So, listen, I'm just gonna ride it out till I'm an empty nester, and I just want the minimal. I'm gonna be a minimalist. Really,
yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. They're children. It's a life, and they can't do as much as your children can do. So. Nah,
they can't talk to you. They can't tell you what they want.
Can't do nothing. And then when you travel, especially with the dog, you might as well bring them with you as much as they charge to house them or board them in them, you know, in them little pet hotels or whatever. Nah, I'm good, man. I'm done.
I'm not mad at you.
I am completely done. So I know for you, it's funny. We talked last time that you know, you when your husband at the time wanted a dog, you were just like, you're gonna go get a dog, okay, whatever type of thing. You weren't even enthused. You weren't enthusiastic about it. You didn't even care. You didn't care to have a dog, right?
I think about this every so often because when I first saw Luke, I don't know anything about French bulldogs. I had never, like, you know, I don't know much about different breeds or whatever. I didn't know that they were so sought after. So, you know, when he was a puppy and I saw him for the first time, his big old ears were like this. I was like, what a dog is this? You know, like, it took me a few weeks to warm up to him. I was like, what did you bring home?
So what was it about him per se, or in particular about Luke, that made you kind of fall in love with him to the point where you took him when, you know, you guys went your separate ways? Like, what was it? Was it the personality? Was it the loyalty? Did he warm up to you more than your husband? Like, what was it?
Yeah, I think what really got me in the very beginning is that it took me so long to earn Luke's trust. I used to work remotely.
So he played hard. I'm sorry, he played hard to get like a man.
So I worked remotely, but one day a week I would go into the office, and my job was literally like right next door to my apartments. So on my lunch break, you know, that one day a week, I would come back home and like let him out because he was a puppy or whatever. I would open up his crate and he would be all the way in the back like this.
Oh.
He would be like, I don't know you, please go on. You know, and that was every day for weeks. I would open this crate and he was just like, no, to the point where I had to like get on my hands and knees and like try to pull him out.
Right.
He did not trust me. And I was like, you know, puppies usually love people. They're just like, go to anybody. But no, Luke just wasn't like that. So I had to really earn his trust.
Yeah.
And once I did, it was just, you know, it turned into that, like, okay, when you move, I move.
Yeah.
So, you know, it really took me a while to gain that relationship with him.
Let me ask you something. Now, this might be going far left, but I'm going to ask you something. I'm going to take it there.
All right.
How were you and your husband's relationship at that time? Just a question. Think back.
Oh, no. Like, you know, the fact that he just texted me and said, like, I'm getting a dog. Like, come on.
So here's the thing. Because I want to talk about this. Those doggy instincts. Because people will tell you, if you want to know a person's character or the energy that they carry with them, put them in front of a child and put them in front of a dog.
Yeah.
Or an animal. Right? So he texted you, you weren't for it at first. You probably had some negative energy on you about the idea of a dog.
Well, and it wasn't just that. It was like what came with it. Like a puppy with no strings attached, like we're just gonna have like a puppy and have fun. That was one thing. But his idea was like, we're gonna get a French bulldog, we're gonna get an alpha male, and we're gonna breed him. And so, you know, my mind was putting you to work. Like, I was like, what? You know, I was doing my hair YouTube and stuff like that. I'm like, we gonna breed a dog? And I got all this stuff going on, so I was pissed more because of that. I wasn't gonna just not help, you know. So I felt responsible for a part in that business that he was wanting to start.
Of course, he just threw you in there. But what I'm getting at is when he brought that puppy home, that puppy probably felt that negative energy, and then it shifted. You know, you started getting an affinity for the dog, a love for the dog, and then you had to earn his trust. Because dogs know. They can sense it. So he was like, hold on, you're not for me. You know, when I came home, you had this little stank attitude. I ain't trusting you. You might poison me.
And, you know, couple that with, you know, he's peeing and pooping in his crate, and I'm pissed because I got to not only gotta beg him to come out, but I got to clean your crate. And I have to do all this in 30 minutes because I'm on a lunch break. So I was like, you know, kind of yelling at him and fussing at him. So yeah, he wasn't feeling that.
Exactly. Luke didn't trust you. Luke like, hell no. So
Yep.
how did you switch that up though? Did you like become gentler with him? Did you speak to him in a different tone? You give him different energy?
Oh yeah, I'm a very patient person, you
Okay.
know, with anything. So with
Can I have
training,
some of that?
sure, take some because sometimes I'm patient to a fault, you know.
Lord Jesus, I could use
Sometimes.
some.
but yeah, you know, training him. I remember I used to put a barricade with pillows with my throw pillows around his pee pad.
Oh
And
wow.
I would just sit there outside of the barricade for hours. And I just, you know, I needed him to understand, like, you need to go pee.
Yeah.
And sometimes he would fall asleep on the pee pad, and I would still just
wow.
be sitting there watching TV, like, all right, he's asleep. I'll wait because I know he has to pee, you know.
Right.
And so it was things like that, but you know, and I wasn't yelling at him. I wasn't getting upset with him because I've had puppies before. I know how difficult it is for them to grasp because their natural instincts tell them that a pee pad is not a tree outside.
Right, exactly.
So I know that when you're trying to get a dog to understand these things, getting frustrated with them is not going to help.
At all.
So it was we had an elevator at our first apartment complex, but it was just quicker to take the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And so I remember I used to sit just outside because he would want me to pick him up. He knew how to walk up the stairs,
Yeah.
but he didn't want to. And so we would just be at the stairs for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, however long it took. You're going to walk up these stairs.
Oh,
you know?
wow.
So I was very patient with him when he was learning how to do stuff.
So that's where the bond came in then.
Yeah.
Because you were there for those moments. You know, you're
Mhm.
patient, you took the time, you spent that time. And he remembers that, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
now he's like, you're not leaving me. You know who taught me this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He'll be 4 this month. So
Oh wow.
I can't believe it. I was at the dog park yesterday and somebody asked me how old he was, and I'm so used to saying 3. I'm just like, damn, Luke's about to be 4 years old. So we've been in this thing for 4 years. It's crazy.
Man, listen, the years go by so fast. Listen, my best friend, he saw Speedy and he was like, your dog is like white. Like he's not brown anymore. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's still brown. He still got his brown patch. He's like, no, look at his face. He's white. He's getting old. That dog is old. And I'm telling you, this was probably like maybe 11 years in. And I was just like, nah, what are you talking about? Speedy's fine. Like he's still gray. He got his gray patches. And you know, you're with him every day. And you just don't realize it. And then like the years go by. And I'm just like, man, it really is 11 years.
Yeah.
And I looked at it and I'm like, he's right. His face is like all white. And I had to go back and look at his puppy pictures. He was like brown all over. I'm just like, man, this dog is getting old. You know, it's like.
He was getting gray hair.
Yeah. He's straight gray. Like everything gray. And I was just like, I did not see it. Like right before my eyes. Just getting old, you know? You just don't see it. Like time just flies, man. Time flies. Like it's already been a month since he's been gone. It feels like, you know, yesterday for real.
Do you still do you still have moments where you're like just sitting there, you're like, oh, let me let Speedy out? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first 2 weeks were the hardest, man. I wake up, I'm like, oh man, I gotta let this dog out. I hope he didn't. I don't hear him down there. I hope he ain't, you know, whatever. Man, it was hard. Yeah, it was hard. I took it really hard. Let's just say that I took it really hard. Yeah, that's my man. So it's all good. But
Speedy Hawkins.
Speedy Hoon Hawkins, that goddamn Hoon, Gus Hoon, Gus Affine, Gus Saint Laurent.
I love that. Like, Luke's the same. He has so many nicknames.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Poop doggy dog, because his ass is poop in my damn house.
And he probably answered to every last name you called him.
He did. Oh my God. And then I was calling him Gus, and then I was just like, man, now it's really fitting. I'm like, you are old as hell, dog. Gus is your name.
Name change on him.
Name change on him quick. I was watching the Martin episode. I was watching the episode of Martin. He's I don't know. He called Pam Gus, I guess. I don't know. And I just thought it was so funny, so I started calling him Gus.
I love that. So Luke's Instagram handle is Hey Little Luke, and when Luke's in trouble, I'll be like Little Luke, like that's his in trouble nickname.
Yeah. And he knows it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He probably cowered as soon as
he just looked up at me.
He's like, what'd I do?
Right.
Oh man. So all right, so you started the dog podcast, single dog mom podcast. Let me get that right because I'm all tied tone today. But what inspired you to like go into making accessories for the doggy? Because you know the dog podcast is not really about the dog per se. It's about you and the life of the dog in your life in a situation that you were in and coming up out of, right?
Yep.
In a nutshell, right? So what inspired you to be like, you know what? Let me spin this and start making some doggy accessories.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. When I was with my ex-husband, I love to journal. I love to, have like little planners. I love to stay organized with books and planners and things like that. I'm also the type of person who likes to have stickers that make your weeks pop out. I'm like, oh, Tuesday, I have to go to a doctor's appointment. So let me put like a little doctor's sticker on it, you know?
Okay.
And so same thing, if Luke were to go to the vet, I started looking for dog stickers for my planner. And then a little bit further, I started looking for French Bulldog stickers, you know, and I couldn't find really any that looked like him.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I had this big idea. It was going to cost, so much money. And so I went to my husband and I was like, let's start a sticker business. I'm like, no, and he didn't understand, he wasn't like understanding that planning and journaling and stickers is a whole business.
Yeah.
Tried to like bring him in and show him, I'm like, look, we can put Luke on a sticker and it would just, go crazy.
It
and
would.
So, right? So it never happened. But when I moved to New Jersey and I was in quarantine, I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start my sticker business. So I started and,
oh, wow.
I had stickers with Luke's face on them, and I did end up putting them on my journals, and I sold these for a little bit, but you know what I found out? I don't enjoy this. This is not something that sparks joy.
Yeah.
Making stickers frustrates me, like getting the line right, and, making sure that the ink doesn't smear. I was actually finding that I hated doing this, and so I was like, you know what? I'm not obligated to do stickers.
Right.
And it's cute. And people like them, but I'm not enjoying myself.
Right.
And so I was like, how can I pivot? Because I still have all these materials that I bought. And I wanted to do something, involving something on the same lines of this. And that's how I started thinking about dog accessories, because the specific ones, like my signature bandana collection is like the paisley bandana, like the old school. Here's one of like a bandana that you used to wear, right?
Yeah.
And so I started looking. I was like, I want a bandana for Luke, but this design, and I couldn't really find the one that I really wanted.
I haven't seen that.
I said, I'm gonna go ahead and make these. So now I've completely transformed from stickers to dog accessories, and I love doing this.
That's
bandanas.
That's exactly what you need to be doing.
Yeah,
man. I've been there. Trust me, I've been there. When I was doing that tech review stuff, I was like, I love tech, but I don't love this.
Right. And to acknowledge that and to say, you know what, I gave it a good run, but this isn't for me.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's money in it, but it's not money that I would enjoy.
Yeah. All money's not good money if you're not happy doing it. You know what I mean? Like, and I, man, we can talk about that. A lot of people are out here doing a lot of things or attempting to do a lot of things because they see other people being successful and making a lot of money, but they don't have the passion for it. So they're not putting their all into it, Yeah.
That's stickers. People still ask me because I was giving out samples. I was sending people stickers, and people are like, Chaena, where the stickers at? I'm like, I don't know. Get on Etsy, find somebody else to do it. I can't do it.
Hey, but you know what though? You probably should keep like just some stock stickers of like Luke, so when you sell your stuff, you can put a little sticker on the packaging.
I have it over. It's over there somewhere. But yeah, when I send out the thank you cards and stuff like that, they're little Luke stickers. Yeah, so we're on the same page there.
Yeah. People would appreciate that, and they'll think it's cute. Yeah, sure. God, you have, but so this is the thing. What I liked about those is most bandanas for the doggies, they tie. I haven't seen any with the strap like yours. And maybe they have them, I don't know, but I haven't seen it. Like, What was your thought process on that? Were you like, because here's the thing, I can probably answer it for you. I know when I try to put bandanas around my dog and I tie it on him, oh my God, he would go crazy. Mm-hmm. But I think if you put like the strap around it, he thinks it's more of like his collar.
Right.
And they're not trying to bite at it and chew it off, because my dog will be like, I'm trying to break his neck to get the bandana off when I tie it on there. So is that why you...
That's exactly why, you know, and it's something that's pretty easy to do. I don't mind taking the extra time to do it, because as you can see here on the collar, just have the bandana just slipped over the collar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
smart.
Okay,
smart. Yeah. Okay, I thought that you put the little collar thing in there and you just made the bandana like a collar, but it basically just slips over their collar.
It slips over any collar, any size collar.
Wow, that's smart. Very smart.
Thank you.
What about big dogs though? Are you gonna have it to where they can fit over them big collars?
Yep. So I have a size chart. So I do, you know, extra small and small is one size. Medium is like a dog like Luke's size, and then large, extra large is a whole different. So it's best to measure your dog's collar before you buy the bandana. And then once you measure it and determine, you know, what your dog's neck size is, then you know which collar to buy.
Got you. Okay. Yeah. Man, that's so cool. And what other types of accessories are you gonna be dealing with? Because I know that's your flagship right now. But what else you got in mind? If you can spill it.
So you know, let me get Luke on camera, because he is just I don't know if you could hear him, but
yeah, Luke's like, look, man, you holding out on me. It's supposed to be Luke and Chaena show here, and you just got me on the floor licking.
There he is. All right. Yes, he was at the chair. So
now look at him. He all buck-eyed and camera shy now. He don't even look at the camera. he up there like this.
His collar on now. Oh my goodness. All right. But yeah, so it's very comfortable. I took the collar off just to have it for display for you, but he can sleep with it. He doesn't mind. He plays with it, and it doesn't bother him like the traditional, like you said, like the ones that you kind of wrap around.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
But to answer your question about like what's next, so you know, we have different options for the bandana. So we have the ones that I can add your dog's name to it.
Okay.
In either black or in white. And then I have the bandanas that are just, you know, simple bandanas with no name. Then we're releasing new items every month. I also do like some kind of like special edition. So like when it was Pride Month, I had Pride bandanas.
Okay.
So I'll do special occasion bandanas like that. But coming up very soon will be the paisley dog bow ties.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. I saw one. He had a little bow tie on. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's very sophisticated when he wears his bow tie. That's coming up next.
And that goes, like the collar goes through that as well?
Yep. Mm-hmm. It has a tie on the back for the collar. And
that's cool.
So that's one thing. And then the last thing that I think I'll do for the winter are customized jackets. So, Luke has his own coat it's a reversible coat. It's so cute. But, dogs get cold, too.
You about to put that boy in a bubble goose?
That's his down jacket. And, when I go outside, it's not fair for me to have on my coat and my beanie, and Luke's just, out there cold.
You got to put him in some boots, too. You got to get that boy in some Timbos.
I know, especially because it snows out here.
Yeah.
I wonder, are his paws cold?
They are. Trust. Just like they get hot on that pavement. Yeah.
Yeah,
you got to get Luke some Timbos, man. Bubble that goose. And
we'll be mad.
East Coast. Give him that East Coast vibe.
He'll be flagged out.
Right, exactly. Self-analysis. We need self-analysis. What do you feel like you could be doing better? Or what do you feel that you could be doing more of to be doing better?
Networking.
There you go.
Networking. I'm the dog mom who doesn't want to talk to people at the dog park. I'm here to give Luke a good time. I don't need anybody to come up to me, and we don't have to share stories. I'm simply not that kind of person. Yeah. But I miss opportunities when I don't do that, because that's networking. I never know who I might meet.
Listen, every single person at that dog park will probably buy a bandana.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, even if they don't want to, they'll buy it just because they like you.
Yeah.
So get the talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't talk to everybody. People are creeps, but yeah,
True.
you're gonna miss out on some opportunities if you don't talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And not only for the dog accessories, but if I'm going to Target, I'll wear this sweater.
Right.
And people comment all the time. They're like, "I like that sweater," and I'm like, "My car's at the house." So that is what I need to get better at. I am, promoting my brand, and so is he.
Yeah, definitely. Oh man, yeah. You gotta get to talking, girl. And listen.
Right.
Oh, tell them where they can buy it. You didn't tell the website. Tell us.
Yes. Okay. So our website just launched, and we have some really exciting things on it. So head over to www.singledogmom.com. Not only do we have our shop where you can take a look around at our accessories, I have a blog where I'm talking about the intricacies of being a single dog mom.
Mm-hmm.
Also going to be providing people tips on how to train your dog. The best types of dog food. So all of that is coming up starting this month and into the new year. More information about my podcast is on there and how you can contact us for networking. So visit our website. We worked really hard on it.
Yes. I know you have. You've been, countless hours. So,
Good.
Hey, I got trivia. It's trivia time.
Let's do it.
I got trivia for you. Let's get into this trivia. And then we're going to play a game.
Okay.
I'm going to make you think on your toes. I think you're going to like it too. All right. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Because I snubbed you last time.
And I actually studied last time.
I know. You're like, what's he going to be asking me?
Right.
But I got you this time. I got you. All right. What is a dog's most developed sense?
No, these are not multiple choice.
No, I'm not giving you multiple choice. That's what I said.
Right.
I'm going to make it hard for you.
All right. I will go with smell.
Ding, 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 ding. Yay. Yeah. I told you. I said I'm going to make it hard. Just because I snubbed you, I'm going to make it hard trivia.
Right. If that would set the tone for what this is going to be like, I hope I pass. I think this is going to be good.
Yeah, I think you got it. Okay. According to the American Kennel Club, what is the most popular dog breed in the United States?
Oh. Dang, I want to say like 3 dogs. All right.
I'll give you multiple choice. You want me to make it easier?
Yes. Please.
All right. I'm going to give you only 2 though.
Okay.
Is it the terrier breed? I'm not giving you no multiple choice.
All right. I'm going to say golden retriever.
Oh. You know what? It's the Labrador retriever.
Okay. I was going to say that.
So
Yeah.
let's just give you that point too. You don't need the multiple choice. I knew you didn't, girl. That's why I didn't give it to you. Look, it says they are so popular. They have held this title since 1991.
Yeah, I want one.
You want one?
I want a big dog next.
Man, listen. Oh, so here's the thing. You got to buy it as a puppy though, right?
Oh yeah, that would be my go-to. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But why? Why is that?
Because if you bring a bigger dog in there, Luke might try to fight it. Luke might feel like he's impeding on his territory. So you got to bring a puppy in there. They don't feel threatened. And then he's going to nurture the puppy. And the puppy's going to grow up loving him. And then the puppy's going to surpass him and get big. And then Luke's still going to feel like he's the alpha. And the bigger dog may even follow Luke like he is the alpha because he raised him.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't bring no big dog in there. Don't do that to Luke.
I won't. Yeah, I don't want a Frenchie next. I think I want to do like a bigger dog.
Okay.
Or I'm thinking about a poodle. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I mean, there's some big poodles, yeah. Poodles are mean as hell, though.
Are they?
Yeah, poodles can be mean. Them shit, yeah. Poodles can get aggressive, very aggressive.
What's the mixed poodle? It's poodle mixed with something else. They're very smart.
Uh,
I used to have a Yorkie poodle, but not that.
it's not the it's not the Pomeranian, is it?
No.
It ain't the Chihuahua.
Oh my goodness. Ooh,
It
no.
ain't that damn Chihuahua.
But yeah, there's a poodle mix that they're kind of like more medium sized that are very smart. But I don't know. I didn't know that they were mean either. So
I won't say mean. They can get aggressive
okay.
and protective. They can get yeah. You can keep them as a guard dog. The big ones, man, them things will attack. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they will. All right, so this next one is gonna be multiple choice. I'll give you one. I'll give you one multiple choice. We'll go in and out here. How many teeth do adult dogs normally have? Is it 22? Is it 63? Is it 54 or 42?
Look, I'm trying to count Luke's teeth in my head. I'm gonna go with the one that was 40 something.
42?
Yeah.
Girl, you 3 for 3.
Oh my goodness! I'm telling you, like I knew that.
You are
somehow.
the dog whisperer. That's why I knew I could. Listen, I ain't gonna give you no multiple choice. You are the dog whisperer.
I like
Alright.
that.
Number 4. Approximately how many domestic breeds of dogs are there? Is it 200, 450, 800, or 1,000?
Now you know what we like to do. We like to make some dog breeds on our own. That's how they got the French bulldog.
I know.
Okay. I'm sorry. Repeat the options.
200, 450, 800, or 1,000.
I'm gonna. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna go with 1,000. Oh man.
You wanna guess? You want a second try?
I would say 800. I'm just
No,
feeling
it's
like
450.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think they're counting the concoctions that we make.
Right. The lab dog.
Yeah, I don't think they're the little test tube dogs. I don't think they're counting them. All right.
Gotcha.
How old was the oldest dog reported to be when he died? Was it 19 years? Was it 15 years? Was it 34 years? Or was it 29 years?
Literally no idea. My best guess is 29.
You're correct.
Okay. All right.
And then how many dog years is that?
Ooh. Like
Put a
200?
bone. Yeah, you're close. 203.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Multiply by 7.
Crazy.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
that works. Ooh, what kind of dog was it? Do you know?
Nah, it doesn't tell me.
Dang, I'm gonna Google that.
Yeah, I
later.
need to Google that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's old. That dog was probably
That's right.
he probably just laid down all day. I don't know about that one. All right. Okay, next one. Queen Elizabeth, reigning monarch of England, is known for her love of which kind of dog? No multiple choice.
Okay, you gonna help me out? All right.
No multiple choice on this. This is a hard one. I'm just gonna give you the answer because you probably don't even know. I never even heard of this dog.
Okay.
It's a corgis.
So is it a mixed corgi with something else?
It's just a corgi. Corgi. Is it a corgi? Corgis? Corgi?
Corgi. I never heard of corgis, but I've heard of corgi.
Well, hell, then maybe Oh. Okay. It's saying plural. So yeah, corgi. You heard of a corgi? What the hell's a corgi?
They're so cute. Oh, they're like these little they're chubby too. They're little chubby dogs. They're so cute.
And they kind of look like the bulldog or something?
No, they're just like chubby. At least the ones that I've seen. They're not. I don't know what
They look like
kind
a
of
pug?
dog they are, but they're adorable.
Do they look like a pug? No. I'd have to look.
It's like one of those dogs. It looks like it's always like smiling. It's about as big as a French bulldog.
Really? I'm gonna have to look it up then. It
Yeah.
says that she's owned over 30 of them since 1952.
But I didn't know that though.
Yeah, me either. I would have never known what they were called. I've never heard of that dog.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
There's so many different different dog breeds. I just happen to know that because one of my coworkers has 2 corgis, and he's like always, sending pictures to everybody. So.
Oh, okay. All right. So the next one is, what is the name of former U.S. President Barack Obama's dog?
Bo.
Correct.
Yay!
Who is a Portuguese water dog?
Salute to Bo. Is Bo still alive?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I didn't know the man had a dog.
I keep up with celebrity dogs now. I love a good celebrity dog.
For real?
Oh yes. I love celebrities' dogs.
Oh my God, Luke's gonna be a celebrity dog one day.
Yes, he sure is.
Yeah, you put Luke on a reality show, man.
That'll be fun.
Luke gonna be in there breeding all the little puppies, man. Luke gonna be on there running wild. All right, what is another name for the breed Alsatian? Common.
Shepherd?
Yeah, you're right. German Shepherd. Girl, okay, I'm telling you, the dog whisperer. I'm telling you.
I am. I'm going to take that title from whoever that guy is who calls himself the dog whisperer.
Right, because you on it.
I'm on it.
All right. A breed of dog was named after its original purpose of chasing badgers out of holes. What is it called?
Dang. And you know what? I've heard about this, but I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea.
And if you translate it from German to English, it's literally called a badger dog. So really? think of German.
I took German in middle school too. This is terrible.
You want a hint?
Yes.
Dash.
Dachshund?
Yep.
Dash? Okay.
Yep, you're right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, dash means badger and hund means dog.
Cool.
Yeah. Didn't know that.
All right. Well, I've heard of that, but I wouldn't have guessed that.
All right. Next one. In the original Monopoly game, which dog breed is the dog token? Last question. And then we're going to play our game. You got it.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. It looks like it has a beard.
Was it a Ooh, my mom has this kind of.
I think. You got it. You got it. Come on.
Dang, I forget what those dogs are.
The dog with the beard.
Yeah, my mom has one. Her name is Minnie.
It's a
my God.
It's a terrier.
Yes, and they have like the eyebrows.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, come on. Like, I know what we're talking about. I just forget the name of it. What does it start with?
S.
Okay, I still don't know.
Scottish Terrier.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna say that. I don't know what. Okay, maybe I'm forgetting what kind of dog my mom has.
I think that's a Scottish Terrier.
Right? Like
with the little eyebrows, the bushy eyebrows, and the yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were called that.
Yeah, Scottish Terrier.
Gotcha.
All right, I think what you got. You only missed 2, right?
Oh, cool.
Dog whisperer. What's Luke doing down there? Ears popping up. All right, let's try something. I'm gonna put you on your toes, and then we're gonna get up out of here.
Okay.
Let's play the what if game, and it goes like this. You use a person's first and last name to say what if. Like, what if Barry was white?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
It could
what
be
if
anything.
Barry was white? Yeah.
Yeah. So let's play that game. We gotta go back and forth. I gotta throw it at you. You gotta throw it at me. It can't take too long.
Oh no. Okay. Okay.
You want me to start?
Please.
Okay. What if Missy was Elliot?
What if Luke was a cage?
What if Celine was really Dion?
What if? Oh God, this is hard. What if Celine was a Dion? Okay, what if?
Think about celebrities.
I know, I am. What if this is hard?
What if Gladys couldn't see at night?
Okay. Why am I so bad at this?
Come on, you got it.
I know.
Oh man.
Um.
Come on, you got it. You got it.
I know. Okay. What if Jay couldn't? No, that doesn't make sense.
What if Robert was really Kelly?
Oh. You know what? You're so good at this. I still don't have. Okay, hold on. I have to. I think I have at least one that I have to.
You gotta get one. Just think about celebrities.
I know. I'm so bad at this kind of on the spot stuff. We can look around, get some inspiration. What if Michael was a Jordan? Look, I looked at a shoebox.
What if? Let me see. What else I got? I have one. Oh, it's fleeting.
See, it's hard, huh?
Yeah, it's going. It's gone.
I like the game though.
Yeah. What if? Hold on. Let me think, man. Let me get my thinking cap on. Think about some of these folks. What if?
What if George was a Bush?
Oh Lord, that's a good one. What if Jamie was a fox?
I love that. What if Kanye went west?
What if Kanye didn't go west? Would his ass be crazy?
Kanye's coming back though. Did you see the interview he just did with I forget this guy's
Drink
name.
Champs?
With who?
With the Drink Champs?
Yeah.
That Drink Champs interview? Yeah, he made sense and then he didn't make sense. He rambled and babbled and...
Oh, okay.
I watched some of it.
The whole interview.
Yeah, I watched some of it. I couldn't do it.
Oh, okay. It looked like some of the parts that I watched, it looked like he was,
Some of the stuff, yeah. Some of the stuff. And then the other stuff is like, he talks this love stuff about Drake. I love Drake, this and that. But then he goes and does suspect stuff. And then he said that Big Sean betrayed him. Him and John Legend betrayed him because they went and supported Biden when he was running. So, and then he goes and he hangs out with Big Sean right after the interview.
That's what I feel like. That's what they do. Like he might have called Big Sean before the interview and was like, "Hey, I'm about to talk some shit about you," and then
right, you just never know.
Sometimes,
yeah, you never know, man.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Ooh, you sparked one about Drake. So what if Aubrey was a graham cracker?
You're right. What if Aubrey was a graham? All right, hold on. I need one. Oh, dang. What if Bernie was a Mac?
Okay.
What if Cedric wasn't an entertainer?
Look at you. What if Chris? Can't even talk. What if Chris lived under a rock?
That's a good one. Dang. Okay.
I feel like we're thinking too hard.
Yeah, we are. What if Bill didn't live behind gates? Would he be? Would he get robbed? What else? What else I got? What you got?
What if Shaka was a con artist?
Oh, that's a good one.
Did you say John Legend already?
No.
Okay, well.
Say it.
John wasn't a legend.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm going blank, and I had one. This makes you think.
Ooh, okay. I was trying to think of Jay-Z, but here's one. What if Sean was President Carter?
Oh, wow. Technically, he is. He was at Def Jam.
Right. Now look, how would Kanye feel if Jay-Z ran for president?
Oh my God! Right, he'd be terrible. What if Kim's car couldn't dash again?
You really broke it down. That's the question.
What else we got out there? Who else?
I
I need more ammo.
Yes. This is a very tough game.
It is. All right, 2 more. We're gonna wrap it up.
Okay. Looking around again. See what I got.
Celebrities. We need celebrities.
Ooh, what if David couldn't play spades?
Oh wow.
I can't. I don't know if he probably can't either.
I can't play no dang spade.
Yeah.
I'm not a card player, man. I was good when I played, but then I just lost interest. I can't do it.
Yeah. We wouldn't last at the cookout.
Right. Dominoes either. Dominoes either. I can't do it.
Ooh, okay.
What you got?
Dang, how do I say this? What if Drew wasn't a breeze? That doesn't make sense.
What if I don't know, you could say what if Drew wasn't cool as a breeze?
Okay, I'll take it.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. What if Tracy Ellis could rap like Ross?
And look, she can though.
She can rap, right? She really can. Who else?
This is my last one because I've been this album has been on repeat for me since Friday when it came out. What if Summer couldn't walk? But what if Summer couldn't walk?
Then she couldn't walk her dog. How about that? Dang, I need one. One for the road. Episode 100, we about to wrap it up, y'all. I need one.
Look, I got one. I think this is really appropriate for her.
You're the guest, so I'll let you end it off. You go ahead.
So, what if Kool didn't card? We wouldn't be here at episode 100.
I know, right?
Be here.
There we go. Boom. Boom. What if Kool didn't card? There we go. What if when I was 16 they didn't card Kool? Would I be here?
We're thankful for you.
Right. Thank you. Man, listen, I'm thankful for you guys just coming on the show. For real, man. It's been a journey. I couldn't do this without you guys. I wouldn't have nobody to talk to. So, thank you for taking an hour out your day. Come kick it with your boy. Yes. So, thank you guys. It's been a blessing. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Chaena, for coming on 2 times.
Third time will be a charm.
I know, right? Yes, we got to follow up with you once your website blows up, your podcast blows up, all that. We'll bring you back and we're going to talk some more. Yes, indeed. Hey, guys, listen, I'm here every Tuesday. You know where I'm at. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You never know who I might have on here, so be sure to tune in. If you have not already done so, subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram. Follow Chaena on Instagram. Single the Megan Thee Stallion. All that is the single dog mom. There we go. I'm all jacked up today. There we go. Luke. The THEE single dog mom on Instagram. Follow her. Check out her puppy accessories, her doggy gear, all that. She's gonna have Timbo boots soon. She's gonna have the bubble down goose. Man, get your dog right. It's getting cold out here. Don't you step out right and your dog is not all right. Okay? All right. Get your life right. Hey, y'all. We're going to step up on out of here, man. Episode 101 is coming your way next week. You know how it goes. But listen, don't go anywhere. I'm going to have a cool little wrap up. And until next time, Chaena, we thank you so much for coming to kick it with us. We out of here. Love you guys. Peace.
I want you. I'm in a place where I am dying slowly. So breathe life into me. Breathe life into me. Oh, baby.